So I just recently got fired from a gig I was working a photo booth for an event company, and I felt that the reasons why / how they chose to fire me feel unfair. I've made my peace with it, but I just wanted to see what others thought about it. This was the first wedding I was working solo with a photo booth. I had been trained by my bosses, married couple prior, and I personally think it went well. The bride/groom/family/guests were super happy. My coworker DJ that I met for the first time said I did a phenomenal job, and the separate photographer/videographers did the same. On the sheet I was given for the event, there were times I was supposed to open the photo booth. Cocktail hour/after dinner. I had it open prior to cocktail hour for myself to do testing to make sure that the printer was running smoothly, but it ended up having a printer ink jam. My bosses told me this could happen and packed me extras just in case. So while I was trying to troubleshoot, one of the videographers came by, said he has the same exact machine, and then proceeded to help me troubleshoot and fix. We noticed that the ink roll inside ripped, and so we replaced it with a new one, and I texted my bosses to let them know what happened. After that, the wife bossy then starts freaking out on the phone at me saying I should have called her first to troubleshoot. How dare another vendor touch the equipment like this is expensive equipment. I was flabbergasted because the problem was fixed. Other than that, I did start the photo booth again 30 minutes before dinner officially ended because guests were bored and the bride/groom were okay with it. We continue the event with no issues after, besides the fact that I got sexually harassed by one of the guests for 8 hours straight. The next day I get interrogated via text about what happened with the photo booth and the ink rolls like I committed a crime. Then I received an email stating I was removed for the next wedding I was scheduled for. I texted the husband boss and told him to confirm so I can mark that day available for my other job. After that he texts me to check my email. He texted me so I can read that his wife fired me by email. It stated that I didn't follow directions, I allowed another vendor to touch the equipment, I damaged the ink rolls, and then they proceeded to deduct an amount of my pay for the gig to reimburse what I damaged. But in the bottom half they said they're also firing me because I told them I made my own hours and had flexibility to work their events, and so they're firing me for that too. When I got hired they told me it wasn't a full-time job, so of course I would have other jobs. $250 a wedding, whenever they happen, is not full-time work. It felt like they were looking for a viable reason to fire me and chose me asking for confirmation about removal from an event as the trigger. After discussing this with the people I worked with and close friends, many don't think I did anything wrong. Aita?